I'm doing a short today when I'm waiting for laundry. Yeah. This used to be my old villager area before the great despawn, and then it just turned into an animal spawning area, spawning area, because they would randomly spawn and despawn all the time, much to my annoyance. Now I'm just gonna build some buildings over here. As you see, there's not that many animals in there. I went through it earlier and killed most of them. Unfortunately, the spawn rate for friendly mobs on this server is kind of fast. So after I'm done taking this down again, I will probably have to kill a bunch of mobs. All of this is glass that I am saving for future use. This structure had a lot of glass. So does the one that's next to it. Not so much, but enough. I have work tonight. Unfortunately, it's Thursday night, so it's always busy on Thursday. And then I have errands tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to stream until the weekend. Or I might do a short before I have to do my errands, depending on when everything opens up. So it's been an interesting week at work. I had an argument with the police officer. Yeah. A homeless person showed up at my work, and genuinely, I know that they're only there for the heater. They want to stay somewhere warm where they feel safe. Just out of the cold. It's been really cold here, and I know that, but unfortunately, you can't do that in the lobby of a retirement home. So, as much as I sympathize, I also worry about my clients, because if they see someone there, some of them will actually try to go up and tell the person they can't be there, which will result in an argument. So that's my job. So we went and we told the person that it was a private property, they needed to leave. They looked at us and went, nah. And when before you say, well, the homeless people shouldn't have a phone, there are programs for youth downtown that allow people to have phones so they can contact work, especially if they've been through a shelter. They will have a cell phone because they've been in the job placement program, or they've been in touch with a counselor. That's why they give them phones. So whoever this guy was, he had at least been in a shelter recently because he had a phone. Anyways, he just didn't listen. So we phoned the police because that's what we were told to do. And the lady goes, "This isn't an emergency. Why are you phoning the police about this? If he's not violent, then why are you phoning the police?" It's like, really? Do I have to wait for him to get violent with someone who's like 80 years old? Where's the sense in that? And she's like, yeah, you can phone our non-emergency line if he's not violent. And I was like, okay, give me the non-emergency line then. So she gave me the number, and I said, okay, we will phone this. She's like, oh, you don't have to today because you already phoned 911. We'll send someone over as soon as we can. 2 hours later, they showed up. By that time, the guy had gone. It's like, oh, inept. And it's not so much that I'm worried that they'll attack the residents. Probably not. The likelihood of managing to sneak in behind one of the residents is high. I can't keep my eye on the door 24/7. I have stuff I have to do during the um, which sometimes takes my eyes and the other lady's eyes off the door because we have to do stuff. So we do have several residents who go out during the night to smoke. So it is a risk that that person will get inside the building. We recently had a homeless person steal someone's stuff. They got in the building behind one of the residents and they went into someone's room and they stole his stuff. This is a very real thing. So we don't know if this is the person who stole it or not. We don't know anything about this guy other than he just showed up in our lobby. We don't know who they've come in contact with in the middle of a pandemic either. So where I feel for him at the same time, I don't. It's just like, get out of my lobby, please. And then my supervisor told me today, she told me, oh, you should have told the police this. You should have said, I feel unsafe. I feel really unsafe. I think he's going to threaten the residents. I don't feel safe with him being here. You need to send someone ASAP to get rid of him. You don't need to necessarily tell them that he's aggressive, but you need to say that you feel unsafe. I'm not really a liar. I didn't feel unsafe with the guy there. I can protect myself, but the fact is I don't know who he's come in contact with. But here you go. He's sitting in a lobby which has signs all over the place, just so you know. Um, there's at least 5 signs in that lobby that say you can't come in unless you're an essential worker. No visitors allowed. You need to be screened at the front desk before entering the premises. And he's sitting there with all of these signs. And then way off in the corner on one of the bulletin boards, there's a teeny tiny sign that says, this building is in COVID-19 outbreak. Um, we're not, but it is an old sign. But, most people would read that, go, ah, hell no, I'm out of here. But no, he's just chilling in the lobby. We took that sign down today, though, because it's not proper signage. It's like, obviously you can read, you're using your cell phone perfectly fine. Not with our Wi-Fi, though. I doubt you'd figure out the password for that. Maybe not. I don't know. I do feel for them, though. It has been really cold this week. But there are programs that we have in place to get them off the street because of the outbreak, so... Not sure what happened there. This is nice. Instead of breaking dishes, I'm breaking glass. Make it into a Rihanna song. this suited its purpose back when it was like my main villager area. I had a small little villager breeder in the middle. It wasn't as big as obviously the ginormous ones that I just tore down. It was a simple pyramid one. It was 3 levels. Not very big at all. And then I had several houses with random doors and stuff in them for decoration purposes. I don't know if they actually worked for breeding or not. And then I had some crops growing in there. It looked really nice, and then despawn happened. But in a way, it's good because then it freed up this area when Jaded lived here to do stuff with it, because he used to do stuff in here. This used to actually be a cobble wall, but he changed it to stone. I suppose stone's good. Well, a lot of people think like that, or at least part of it. What I was talking about the other day was this building right here beyond this wall used to be my storage building, and I was transforming it into a crop building. You can see that 2 of the floors have been transformed already. Underneath it, it leads to a zombie grinder, which is it's somewhat slow. Not the worst grinder I have. The worst grinder I have is the spider grinder, and it's not that it's slow. You guys saw us fix it, and then right after we fixed it, they made it so the mob hostile on the server again that came out of them, and it screwed it up so bad that it's just like the spiders are spawning, but then they're getting stuck. And because it's a triple and they can poison you now, unlike earlier. We don't want to go in there and fix it, because more than likely we will die many times trying to fix it. So there's the spider grinder just chilling. But the skeleton grinder in here, and my zombie grinder underneath this building, they're still functional. I have another zombie grinder underneath my village area, underneath the big bad tower, and then I have skeleton spawner on the other side of the horses in that area right over there. And then I have tons and tons of cave spider spawners, because this whole area was littered with abandoned mine shafts. And I found that funny, because when I wiped everything, I said to them, listen, I don't care what you turn it into, I just don't want mountains, and I would like lots of spawners. Well, I got lots of spawners, but I also got mountains. Not all mountains are bad. I mean, they do give a fair amount of emeralds. It's just when you're building a village and you have a mountain in the middle of it. It used to be open, though. I can't really complain too much. It's a lot of terraforming, though. This area was an older area, though. I don't know what it constitutes as now, but this area was an older area, and it didn't wipe because I needed to save the horse stables. But beyond it, where that whole mountain range over there, it was ocean before, and it was a fair-sized ocean, and we had dug out underneath it, and I had animal pens underneath it. Because we had dug it out. Now it's just a mountain range with lots and lots of lava. Lots and lots of lava. Because what would Minecraft be without lava? We used to call this area the Ring of Fire. We would giggle because there's so much lava in it. But here's the thing, like regardless of what server I'm on, I always manage to find an area just chock full of lava. It's actually kind of annoying. But I also somehow managed to find an area with villagers and a abandoned mine shaft underneath it, which is convenient, but then it's also full of lava. I prefer living near villages. So there was a game released last night called Rhythm Hive, and it's oh, I guess you could say it's like DDR or FFR. Um, it's that kind of game. Um, except it's with yeah, they're all connected into the main portal area. However, if you use like if you go to the main hub, the ones that are further out will go to different portals. Sorry. Yeah, Falcor made it so all of our portals somehow connected. I'm not quite sure how he did that, but it's convenient, but not convenient at the same time. My portal for my village area is far enough out that it doesn't connect to these ones, but all the portals that are in this area, for example. I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to try that out. I there's a few portals that I use. Um, I don't use too many of them. Like I know the one that goes to my place, and I know how to get to the one that goes to Falcor's Prismarine farm, and that's my knowledge right there of where exactly the portals end up. If that's my sister, she will phone back in a second. Just checking. Steven, that was my sister. Okay. Of course, I would know where he is. He is in this building, right here. I forgot there's a portal in that building. You see, that's how often I take the portal in the building. I forgot there was one there. He doesn't need to describe it. I know where he is. Hi. Huh? Oh yeah. Eight Sisters is mine. I'll show them where the entrance is, for Eight Sisters. It made if it also made easy. I want to see something first. There's just a spider up there today. That's good. Unfortunately, this stream's probably going to end soon because my roommate's not waking up. So I will need to go do the work for him. As I'm running along Highway 400, what? Caught my eye. This is not fun. Probably gonna have to go to spawn to get back from here. I went around the whole outside edge of the old school map, and there was not a lot unlike this map. Valuable resource prismarine is. Oh, wrong. Nope. Wow. been here enough, apparently. Take the other tube down. Grr. There we go. This is the right way. Anyways, I have to go do something. I will be back later, tonight or on Saturday. Probably not tomorrow though, unless you're really lucky. Have a good day. Bye.